Yes, sir. We live and we back, man. Welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS channel. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose Man, here today bringing you another edition of the starting five for DraftKings and FanDuel on this Saturday morning. Let's get to it, but before we do, we got the lineup review. I'm going over my best I'm going over my lineups from the previous day's slate on DraftKings and FanDuel. So let's get into it, chop it up, man. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Definitely, man. Everybody hit that like button. The likes are pouring in. I greatly appreciate it, man. Keep hitting that thumbs up for your boy, man. Help a small channel out, all right? Let's get to it, man. Yesterday, DraftKings, just missed the cash line by 10 points over here. This is the $12 single entry. Y'all already know what I stay in over here. If you caught the starting five yesterday on Twitter, I went with Westbrook, Ivy, Walker. End up giving in and going Portis. And I went Jared Allen right here in my center spot. So just started at the top of the breakdown campaign. Once we got CP3 was out, y'all, it was an easy go back to campaign, easy get some booking in your lineups. Campaign was solid, 61%, 34 fantasy points. Nothing to put you over the top, but very solid for you here. Pardon me, guys. At the second pick, shooting guard, another chalky play. I'm not upset about it. We just got unlucky in this spot, man. All 62% of us in this contest, you just got unlucky. First of all, he only played 25 minutes. He gave you 22 fantasy points in 25 minutes, man. If he gets his normal run, 32, 33 minutes with no Cade Cunningham, I easily think he returns a nice value for you. He gave 22 in 25 minutes, and he had an off shooting night. He really wasn't shooting that well, but guys like Alex Burks being back helped us out. I really got bamboozled him. Because when Cunningham was out, I was going to go Killian Hayes and Ivy in my backcourt. I thought Killian Hayes was a nice value piece, especially on the slate where we was hunting for 3K value. Everybody was looking like Otto Porter, Bassett. Bassett was nice too. He crushed in his limited run, but everybody was looking for 3K players. So I thought Killian Hayes would have been the perfect play. We seen him have good games in the past when Cade Cunningham was out, but when we got the starting lineup, they said Corey Joseph was starting. Corey Joseph, Ivy, so that just threw off their whole plan. So I just stayed with Westbrook and Ivy in the starting five. But like I said, Ivy just got unlucky right here. Still a good play, man. They play this game again. If you tell me Ivy going to get 30 minutes, I will play him again, all right? Small forward. Lonnie Walker here. So we got the news in midway through yesterday that Anthony Davis was questionable and Lonnie Walker was probable. So I took that as Lonnie Walker was going to play, and I really constructed my lineup as AD was out because I really thought he was going to be out. So that's why Russell Westbrook and Lonnie Walker ended up in the starting five. I was okay with him. I put him in there for one because, like I said, I thought AD was going to be out, but I was okay even if AD played because I still thought they would see big minutes in this matchup, and we was correct. It's just Anthony Davis playing really hurt the ceiling performance we thought we could get out of these guys. But Lonnie Walker at 8% on gave us 26 fantasy points at 5.1K. Didn't destroy us, but definitely expected 30 plus from him in this spot. But like I said, we thought it would be without AD. Bobby Portis, 53%. End up giving in, man. If you saw the video yesterday, I told you I was going to play Bobby Portis on FanDuel. I was undecided on DraftKings. I just didn't like that price, 7K, as I did the day before when he didn't hit value. But initially, I thought I could get back to him, man, and he luckily salvaged something. He was having a horrible day, though, but got to a double-double, salvaged a little bit, 37, put a little respect on his name, and then destroy our lineups, but he was okay. Jared Allen, him. This is another spot. I think I just got unlucky here. If you saw the video yesterday, I talked about the Golden State Warriors being able to be had down low. I felt like Jared Allen would be in line for the bigger game, but it actually was Evan Mobley coming out of nowhere for probably his first big game of the year, giving you a nice game there. So we was right. We just got the player wrong. We knew you could take advantage of Golden State in the front court, and it just happened to be Mobley, not Allen. Not too upset there. 13%. He gave us 25 DK points. Didn't kill us. Like I said, this lineup I think finished like 10 points from the cash line. So didn't destroy us, but thought we would get a bigger performance. We thought we would get the Mobley performance from Allen yesterday. All right. Westbrook, of course, 34%. He was a solid player, but like I said, thought AD was out, and he could really smash and possibly hit triple double. His triple double upside that we know he has, but still 44 points from Westbrook's very solid at 7,300. Soshan, however you say his name, no disrespect intended. With all due respect, to quote Mark Jackson, but just trying to find a different 3K value piece to build my lineup. So I went here, guy who has been playing 30 minutes, hasn't done much, but going against a shorthanded Milwaukee team, I thought, he could do a little more here in this spot. He actually got in a little foul trouble. He was having a very solid game. He almost snuck a double-double in for us, but ended up being a solid value piece for me at 1% on over here. And then Sabonis, man, like I said, just going 8,500. I felt comfortable with Sabonis, whether AD played or not, but we thought AD was going to be out and figured Sabonis would just crush, but AD played, Sabonis a little foul trouble. He still gave us 45, but could have had a much bigger day if he had avoided some of the foul trouble. All right, let's go look at FanDuel. FanDuel came in the money over here. This was the $2 single entry, I think, something like that. Only did one lineup. Had to work, got a bartend Friday. Now, if you're new to my channel, man, I bartend, man. I be working. A lot of times I tweet the starting five to you live from work, man. I'm working hard for y'all, for the free over here, man. Hit that like button, man. What are y'all doing? All right, Russell Westbrook at the top, man. 30%, 37. FanDuel points, all right? De'Aaron Fox was the big play. So if you know me, you've been watching me for a while, you know I like to play the sites against each other. That's what I like to do. So on the DraftKings side, I like Sabonis' price a little better, so it was Russell Westbrook, Lonnie Walker, and Sabonis. I came back on the FanDuel side, I went Russell Westbrook, Lonnie Walker, De'Aaron Fox. I wanted pieces of this game, and that's how I played it. So I like to use the sites against each other, use the price and things like that. It can help you cover every aspect of the game, especially when you're not playing 150 lineups. So got De'Aaron Fox over here, 24% on. Dropped a 61 burger, man. Nice performance out of him. Went Devin Booker over here. 36 DK points, man. They got handled by Orlando. Did not see that coming. Undoubtedly, that Devin Booker's not so great game had something to do with that. Went back to Javon Carter. I told you yesterday in the video he was in play. Should be very solid. He wasn't going to give you the big performance that he gave you the last time, but 31, I told you 30, if he gets you like 35 points, pushing 40, that'll be solid. 31, we'll take that. A little chalky over here. Lonnie Walker, once again, I already gave a breakdown on him. Try to get sneaky here. Snuck Klay Thompson in there. The minutes have been going up on him, and he still just hasn't had that Klay shooting game we know he's capable of. All right, maybe it's going away. I don't think so. I still think he got an amazing shooting performance in the tank, and we was trying to get to it here in this Cleveland matchup. We knew they were most teams are gonna focus on Curry over there until these other guys like Wiggins and Thompson really find it. So I thought Klay Thompson would give us a nice performance. It didn't quite work out. 11% on, only gave us 18 fantasy points. Went Wendell Carter Jr. here against the Suns, 6,400. I just love the price tag on him, especially with Banchero being out over there. Thought he could see some more usage, some more shot opportunities. He rewarded us with a nice double-double over here at 17%. Then I also got some Julius Randle down here at 30. He had 22% on, gave us 36 fantasy points, and then Bobby Portis, of course, 63. All right. There you have it, my best lineup on FanDuel. Now, let's get to today's slate, man. Nice 6-game slate. As always, waiting on some injury news, but let's get into what I'm feeling so far. At the top, man, I'm going right back to Tyrese Maxey, 8K, against the Atlanta Hawks. I'm not off the Maxey boat yet, man. He just had 2 bad shooting games, man. He's a solid scorer. I don't expect him to continue to struggle. Look for him to get it. I look for him to get it corrected and get it going in this spot. Especially, they got to start finding some wins here, man. And I don't think Embiid's always in shape yet, so I just won't be playing Embiid for probably about another month or so until I think he's all the way back in form. And with that, they going to need more from Maxey. So I like getting back to him right here. I hope he can find that shot this game. You know what type of performance he's capable of. I'm okay getting with Tyrese Maxey. Come in at the shooting guard, man. Give me Spencer Dinwiddie, 6,700. He's quickly established himself this season as the number 2 guy behind Luka. It's Luka and then Spencer Dinwiddie, and I'm okay with that, especially with Luka being 12-6. Dinwiddie at this price tag is very solid right here. He can give you a nice return on this price tag, even if Luka has a big game. Luka can drop 65, whatever, and he still can get you 40 points right here from Spencer Dinwiddie still can go out and get you 40. Now, if Luka's having one of them 80-point monsters game, then of course everybody's gonna suffer. But barring any type of game like that, I think I'm very comfortable. It's a very safe play right here with Dinwiddie, especially going against these Trailblazers. Now, small forward, a little bit riskier here. Benedict Mathurin, hope I pronounced that right. Like I said, with all due respect, 5,500. Now, this is a risky play, but this is a solid total on this game, and the Pacers are favored to win by a point. Only way I think they get that done is by scoring against a tough Toronto defense. And Mathurin is one of their best scoring weapons. It's risky because you don't know if he's going to get the minutes because they like to play Nimrod, Naismith. They got a bunch of guys that like to run out there on the wings. But it's twofold now. If he's shooting good, he's going to stay out there. And if he stays out there and he's shooting good, you already know what that means. He can drop a 40, 50 burger from you, man. The kid can light it up. He can catch fire with the quickness. I'm telling you. It's a little risky, but I like going to him right here, especially with Indiana being favored in this matchup against the Toronto Raptors. Coming in at power forward, give me Zion Williams. This is the game everybody's going to be on. Somebody's definitely going to go off in this game on this Pelican side. It's CJ, Ingram, or Zion. Zion's my favorite of the three right here, right over here on DraftKings, man. It's Houston fast paced up and down. They turnover prone. Maybe Zion can fall into a steal, a block or so. I'm expecting a nice double from him. I expect him to punish the Rockets on the inside down here. He's too big, too athletic, too strong. It's Zion. He's that against pretty much anybody in the league, but especially against these Houston Rocket guys. I like getting a Zion here. And coming in at the center spot, I'm going to roll Plumlee back out here for this 5-2, man. They just played this Miami team, and he saw 39 minutes. If he can anywhere approach that, man, you can pretty much pencil him in for a double-double. If Mason Plumlee gonna see 35 plus minutes or 35 minutes, if he gets 30 plus minutes, you can just about pencil him in for a double, and I like that at this $5,200 price tag. Giving you a little salary relief so you can pay up for another guy in this lineup. All right, there you have it, man. My starting five for DraftKings: Tyrese Maxey, Spencer Dinwiddie, Benedict Mathurin, Zion Williamson, and Mason Plumlee. All right, let's go look at FanDuel and see what I'm liking over there. Coming in at the top, man, it's pretty much going to stay the same. I ain't going to break it down too much. This is my backcourt duo right now until some news comes out to change it. I'm going to have Maxey Dinwiddie probably pair together across all sites, all right? Coming down to the small forward, man, and the power forward. Small forward, give me Brandon Ingram. A little more price beneficial over here on FanDuel. $700 cheaper than Zion. I like going to Brandon Ingram. I'm telling you, one of these Pelican guys, that's the problem with these Pelicans. It's a three-headed monster. It could be any one of them on any given night. But like I just mentioned, I like to play the sites against each other. So I'm Zion on DraftKings, but I go Brandon Ingram on FanDuel. You know what I'm saying? I might try to sneak CJ in the lineup or something, but I really think one of these guys is going to give you a score you got to have tonight. All right, so give me Brandon Ingram over here on FanDuel. At the power forward spot, another risky play. Another guy who you always got to worry about his minutes, whether it be foul trouble or the coach just limiting his minutes. You always have to worry about his minutes. But if he gets 30-plus minutes, he should turn you a nice game, man. Miles Turner, 7,100. I don't think we got to worry about the foul trouble too much in this game. Fingers crossed. Hopefully we can avoid it because they don't have a big down low. I worry about Miles Turner when he's going against like Embiid, Jokic, a big that's down on the block that they like to run the offense through. You don't really have that here in this Toronto game, so I'm hoping we don't got to worry about foul trouble. Our only concern is as long as the coach don't play with his minutes. So if he gets 30-plus minutes, he can definitely give you a score you got to have over here on FanDuel. And then rounding out at the bottom, man, give me Bam Adebayo, 8,100. Going back to the well, He's just been solid, been chugging along. He haven't gave us that big game, man. Going back to him here against Charlotte, I don't have a problem playing Bam and Plum in the same lineup. Do not care. I'll play them together. But going to Bam, 8,100, man. Hopefully he can finally turn out that big one for us. Hopefully Tyler Hero is out, so that gives him a few extra opportunities. But I'm okay even if Hero plays, man. Give me Bam Adebayo at 8,100. All right? There you have it, man. My starting five for FanDuel. Bam Adebayo, Miles Turner, Brandon Ingram, Spencer Dinwiddie, and Tyrese Maxey, man. Get you some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pool. You know they're going to be in mine, man. Be sure you following over there on Twitter, man. Feel free to ask a question in the comment section, man. Y'all see me and I talk to me. I talk back, man. If I see it in time, I will respond, let you know how I feel, all right? That's going to do it for us here today, man. Y'all know the motto. Chances make champions. Y'all green up, man. I'm going to catch y'all next time, all right? Let's get it.